Congress.
Thank you. Knowing the debt strains that are affecting the funding of government programs, which significant areas of savings can you detail outside of eliminating waste to slim the debt load that currently exists?
First of all, I favor the proposal by Ron Paul, a libertarian, and Barney Frank, a progressive Democrat, who both advocate cutting $1 trillion in the military budget over the next 10 years, and they believe that will not endanger national security. Secondly, we need to withdraw from Afghanistan. We need to stop that war and stop spending money on it. We need to have a health care plan that's fiscally responsible, which is not Obamacare, something that actually controls health care costs, and I hope I have the opportunity to talk about that in a little more detail. We need tax reform and restructuring. We need simplification. We need a system of taxation that rewards work, that rewards savings, that rewards job-creating investment, not just any investment, and that catches up with some of the billionaires who are evading their responsibilities, and that taxes speculation, such as the stock transfer tax, and that taxes corporations that export our jobs. That combination over a period of time can help reduce the deficit to some extent. We can't balance the budget. It's not clear that a balanced budget is the greatest thing in the world. Sometimes we have to borrow to make things happen. But certainly the one we have now is excessive. The Democrats, Congressman Olver, have done nothing to solve it. And as I said before, I believe the Republican solutions are neither responsible nor practical.
Thank you, Mr. Engel. We have a minute and a half rebuttal by Mr. Gunn.
Thank you. I would agree that bringing men home from overseas in Bosnia, Korea, Japan, Germany, Iraq, and if we don't have a clear objective in Afghanistan also will help reduce debt. An audit of the military will help reduce a lot of waste, even though this is not to talk about waste. Every regulatory agency at the level of government needs to be audited by Congress to examine the regulations and the expenditures of every regulatory agency. They need to be shrunk down to the size that they were intended to be to begin with, and every expenditure by any regulatory agency needs to be cleared by Congress. That will trim a lot from the budget. Entitlements need to be moved to the state level rather than the federal level. The taxation needs to be restructured. As you said, I would recommend elimination of the progressive income tax completely with replacement of a national sales tax, wherein everybody pays a portion to the government, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gunn. Mr. Olver, you have 1 minute on the question.
We use 20 million barrels of oil a day in America, which costs us in the course of a year about $400 billion bought from places in the Middle East, and mostly places which are very unfriendly to us. And in fact, one of our closest friends is Saudi Arabia, allies, which uses the money that we pay them for that oil to finance the Al-Qaeda and Taliban and Pakistani extremists, who are in many cases the same people who are killing our men and women in Afghanistan. We need to get to a local, national, renewable energy set of sources, which will create for us a lot of jobs that in that process, in the development of those jobs and in the equipment that is used to manage a green economy, we need to be able to make jobs in that way. That's one very good reason and way to do it.
Thank you, Mr. Olver.